I think all the forces fighting must understand why we fight. I often tell the element leader to be able to explain to the men why we fight.
We do not fight because we want to fight. We fight because we were attacked. They came to impose a war on us. And why was this war imposed on us?
I think everyone must understand this, because they want our land without us.
And it did not start today. It has always been the case for Africa. Remember the slavery, where many Africans were deported. The brave, able-bodied ones, those who were of childbearing age, who were deported, many died and emptied Africa.
Then came the era of colonization when they came to our land. They massacred our ancestors. They killed as many as possible. Africa was colonized multiple times.
And today, more than ever, it's a new form of colonization.
And why does Africa suffer so much?
Because we have resources that interest the imperialists. I wanted to stop by this morning to say congratulations to all the forces from Pawanji region by extension. Dokaoro, congratulations on the work done. It's one of the most peaceful regions, and that doesn't mean it's over. You also encourage continuing the fight. This is a very dense area with quite a lot of forests. Certainly, you have been able to push back the enemy who had tried to establish themselves here, and I hope you continue to patrol these forests to ensure that there are no attempts to return. So, as I said, congratulations, but my encouragement for the future.
I hope I am making myself understood.
It's not because
the enemy can no longer penetrate that it's over. It's a guerrilla, and here we are at the National Commando Training Center. A commando knows what infiltrations mean, so the enemy is capable of infiltrating. This must be taken into account and remain constantly vigilant. After that, I hope everyone can still reflect on their commitment.
his commitment.
Because we have a war imposed on us, and today more than ever, I think all the forces fighting must understand why we fight. I often tell the element leader to be able to explain to the men why we fight.
We do not fight because we want to fight. We fight because we were attacked. They came to impose a war on us. And why was this war imposed on us?
I think everyone must understand this, because they want our land without us.
And it did not start today. It has always been the case for Africa. Remember the slavery, where many Africans were deported. The brave, able-bodied ones, those who were of childbearing age, who were deported, many died and emptied Africa.
Then came the era of colonization when they came to our land. They massacred our ancestors. They killed as many as possible. Africa was colonized multiple times.
And today, more than ever, it's a new form of colonization.
And why does Africa suffer so much?
Because we have resources that interest the imperialists.
I think each and every one of you should understand that.
If you are able to put yourself on the front line, to fight until the ultimate sacrifice, as it is said, means you understand the meaning of your commitment. You came to defend the nation, to protect this land that our ancestors bequeathed to us. The predecessors wrote the anthem for us. And I think that when you listen to the anthem of Burkina, it starts, however,
because they opposed several forms of colonization.
the Burkinabe is against humiliation. We are against any form of domination.
The Burkinabe is against neocolonialism.
And all of this you must take in peace to understand that they wrote the anthem to oppose a certain number of facts in this world.
They defended this land and bequeathed it to us. And our duty is to fight and defend our lands as well, to pass them on to our children.
Today,
We fight, but not necessarily for ourselves, but for our children. Who here does not love their child for those who have children?
Lovely viewers, welcome to AMF4 TV. My name is Richard Che. I hope you are fine. Okay, we are talking about how African leaders has to be united by this an influential leader, Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré. There is a video on social media, especially on our handles, that we have to share to you for you people to comment on it, on how statements he has been making all these days. We'll keep on updating you on this issue, but don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of this video, as well as similar videos like this. Let's listen to whatever he said and on social media to see, and then also don't forget to comment when you watch this video. Kindly also not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, share this video for people to also watch and like as well.
Everyone loves their child. If danger should come to a child, the father prefers to take the danger to spare the child. This means the father prefers to die so that his child survives. So we are fighting today for future generations to bequeath better lands to them so they can live comfortably.
So there are no reservations in this fight.
We will oppose everything these dominators want to impose on us, and you must continue to fight for that. Listen carefully to our anthem, and that should give you more motivation. Get involved because, as I often say, Burkina is very rich. Today we have grown in numbers in the armed forces and the internal security forces.
And in terms of equipment as well, we have made a lot of efforts.
But where did we get these resources? Understand that there was wealth mismanaged. And there's even more. Because as some think, or might imagine, there is no bank where you can get a loan in that world to pay for armament. You do not get loans in that world to pay for armament. If you want to arm yourself, you must use your own funds. But in the recent past, we were deployed. We weren't armed like this. Far from it. I think there are many elders here who have experienced the same thing, who can advise the younger ones. What was life like just yesterday? And what is it like today? And that should give you the motivation to fight.
And that's very important.
Fight for your lands. Fight to leave a better Burkina for future generations. Fight so we can exploit our resources decently and benefit from it. We have launched several initiatives. Our parents in the village are more or less happy with what we are doing for them in terms of agriculture, because our population is mostly agricultural, and for everything we are doing in road infrastructure, to be able to move around and all that. But all that is with our resources. You are watching images from other countries. You would like your country to resemble those so-called developed countries. Do you think it is impossible?
Well, it's possible.
I was telling someone 2 years ago, I said, in other places, even animal hospitals are often better equipped than our hospitals here, that treat us in terms of equipment and everything.
Welcome back. I hope you watched the video, and I hope you've taken note of whatever statements he made in the video. Kindly not to forget to also subscribe, also comment on the video to see your ideas on what Ibrahim Traore is doing, how he's influencing African countries to also unite them for development. AMF4 TV has a lot of pack as this issue is concerned. We will always update you on this issue because AMF4 TV is an entertainment, political and social network TV. Kindly not to forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of these videos as well as other entertaining videos. My name is Richard Che.
Arise, gather youth for your country. Your nation demands so